Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome to Kemetic Arts. So I hope you guys can see this. We're going to get started with our warm-up. So we're going to lay back on our backs, pyramid palms against the navel, and do your cleansing breath, which is 40% belly, 40% lungs, and 20% chest. So you're going tongue at the roof of the mouth, drop the jaw, and exhale. So you should hear yourself do that, okay? I didn't explain it yesterday, but I wanted to come back because I know I was laying down, you couldn't see. And then when we come back to the mummy pose on the way, when we cool down on the way out, it's pyramid palms over the chest, then at the side, okay? So we start out on the side, then pyramid palms up around the navel, and then we'll go into the warm-up. So let's lay back, pyramid palms against the belly, across the navel, and do some cleansing breaths. Place your hands on the side of the mat, palms facing upward. Continue with your cleansing breaths. Up above, and we're going to stretch from one side to the next with your left. Point your toes and reach, so it's going to be like a little snake motion. So reach, reach, reach. Continue with your breathing. And the other side. Just creating some space, in the lung cavity. Alternate. Reach through your toes, point your toes, and reach through your hands. Create as much space as you can in there. And then alternate. And do at your own pace, but do side to side, alternate. Continue with your breathing. Okay, and relax. And we're going to rotate our hands and our feet in circular motion simultaneously. So going in the same direction, I'm going to hold mine up so you can see my hands. But you can leave yours against the, the floor or the mat and just do some circular motion with your ankles and your wrists. Okay, alternate. Very good, very good. Warming up those joints. Okay, and relax. Now you're going to place your hands out to the side. We're going to put our feet up, and we're going to put our left feet in our left hand and look toward the right. I think my sofa's in the way again. I don't have space, but it's supposed to be straight. So look out through the right arm, and your objective here, or your goal here, is to have your feet in your left hand. So just do what you can. You don't have to get it there right away, but just know that's the end goal. And you may feel your back kind of crack. That's good, because you're aligning your spine. So there's nothing wrong with that. It's like almost going to a chiropractor. That's why I love this. I love this doing this here, because it does crack your back. My grandbaby's toys are in my way, so I can't. So you look out through the left hand, and your feet are in your right hand. Or get them as close as possible. And let's come up again. Let's go to the other side. And let's come up again. This actually strengthens the core, your abdomen muscles as well. Oh, gotta be in because my toys are over here. Make sure you're looking through the opposite side, at the opposite hand, when you do this twist. And make sure you're not holding your breath, so stay true to your breath throughout the entire yoga class, okay? Very good. Now come up. And now what you're going to do is you're going to alternate at your own pace, but you're not going to have that long pause in between. So you're going to go here, center, and back at your own pace. Center. And relax. Put your feet down. And that strengthens your core. Not only aligns your spine, but also strengthen those core stomach muscles, abdomen muscles. So now we're going to do our fireball position. Point your toes, shoulders off the mat, chin to chest. And relax into spider or partial bridge. Only go up as high as you can. You don't have to get high if you can't, but you want to be on your shoulders as much as possible. And just push up with your thighs, okay? So you're creating lengthening in the thighs. And back to fireball. And again. And fireball one more time. Your shoulders off the mat, chin to chest. Point your toes. And breathe one more time. And relax. Now if you want to do the full bridge, place your hands on the side of your head by your ears And when you exhale, that's when you go up. You don't want to go up when you're taking an inhale with all that air. You want to go up on the exhale, okay? So position your feet. And get your hands in position. And when you exhale, if you can, if you're not ready for this, you don't have to do it right now. You can wait till you get your legs and arms a little bit stronger. And relax one vertebrae at a time, slowly. And down. Right? And now we're going to go into a shoulder stand. So you're going to go back into a shoulder stand. Straighten up the legs. And into plow. Put your palms, toes in your palms. Oh, can't reach this button. Well, jab, and relax. I couldn't get this morning. I had my coffee. You never drink and eat before yoga, but I had to get my coffee to wake up. So it won't let, but the objective was to get both your hands, your feet in your palms. Normally I can do it, but I just finished drinking coffee this morning to get me up. Now my belly's full. So when you would have came back down, we're going to go into the fish pose. Relax the neck, hands on the lower back, and relax. Don't tense the neck, relax it. Point your toes. Make sure your entire leg is engaged on the mat. Continue with your breathing. And let's lay our crown on the back and palm center. Like this. Point your toes, flex the entire toes, and the entire leg is on the mat. All right, and relax the vertebrae, one vertebrae at a time. Relax the neck. Place the hands over the thighs. Look up, and into a right angle. Oh, I swear I never should have had that coffee. Back of the hands meet. And slowly release the energy. We don't throw energy away. We slowly release it in Kemetic Yoga. Okay. As you can see, you don't have to worry about being perfect, because this is not about being perfect, because I've only been the Kemetic Yoga teacher for going on 3 years, and I'm still learning the postures and poses myself, so don't feel like you gotta have it perfect. You gotta enjoy the journey. You'll get there when it's time, trust me. So we're gonna stand up. We're gonna do this pose. And the objective is to have your feet flat. So have your feet flat as possible. If you can't right now, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal, okay? We're learning. That's the objective. We're learning. Your postures will straighten up as you become more flexible and more, unrestricted in your energy in those tight areas of the body. This is about, becoming one with breath and getting the fluidity in the body, like the energy to be unrestricted, you know, not pent up in tension and stuff like that. As you can see just from yesterday, my muscles are coming back. I used to go to the gym a long, long time ago, and when I stop, anytime I start back an activity, that muscle memory kicks in. So I'm already developing my muscles, my muscle tone already back again. Okay, and up to taking. Now I'm gonna walk back so y'all can see my hands. Y'all stay at the front of the mat. So this is taking. All right, now we're gonna back the palms, back of the hands meet, and slowly release the energy. Great job, y'all, great job. Now we're gonna go into, now it's right, I can open my blinds. Open a little bit. Now, we're gonna do the basic sun salutation, but I'm not gonna talk. I talked yesterday through it. It slows it down. So I'm just gonna do the movements so that you guys can get the movement down, okay? So I'm gonna do it without talking. I may talk some, but I'm not gonna talk all the way through. So just you know, follow the movements. So Herbal position, remember always big toes meet with a slight opening in the back of the heel. Palms at the side, almost like you're standing in attention, like for the army or something. But this is Herbal position, so stand up straight and tall. Rotate the hands, the arms out. You're going to rotate that shoulder out, not just rotate it out. Open up the chest, okay? All right, and go up to Tekken. And we're going to bend. Fingertips touch the mat. Right? Knuckles on side of the foot. Embrace the ankles. Pyramid fold. Cylinder space, chest to thighs, chin to knee. Kemetic fold. Pyramid palms against the mat. Slide the hands on side of the foot. Now I'm going to walk up so I can get up into my lunge. Walk up where y'all are. So as you slide the hands on side of the foot, you step back into lunge. Right? Like that. Make sure you continue with your breathing. I might move the time back because I like the sun to come through my blind and get some raw on me when I'm doing the basic sun salutation. Always make sure your arm is aligned with your shoulder. So if you need to adjust it. Because you don't want it far out like this. You want it aligned straight. So we're back in a rectangle position. Now we're doing the right side. So step through with your right foot. Make sure your knee is aligned here. And stretch that one out into lunge. Palms should be flat against the mat is the goal. But until they reach there, just do the best you can. Up halfway. And down. Ground the knee and foot. Embrace the right knee. Let's come up. Hands east and west, left over right. Chest to knee. Step back into pyramid. Try to get those heels on the mat. Up on your toes. Cobra. Okay, now we're going rectangle position and on the left side of the body, right? Okay, up to rectangle position. I need to cut my fan on. I forgot my ceiling fan ain't on. I'm about to sweat. Like I'm in, and really at work. Step through the right into lunge, remember? Up. And down. Brace the right knee, come up. Left and right. Rectangle position. Make sure you're breathing throughout the entire practice. Right side. Or did we just do that side? I don't even remember anymore. I think this is the right. And back down. Come on. I got sweat balls running down my back. It looks like it's easy, but it's not. Once you start dealing with your own weight, like you do, man, you'll realize, like, damn, okay. Woo. You really get a good warm up doing Kemetic yoga. It's like you've been in the gym. Try to reach those heels to the mat in the back. Haru Hamket, the Sphinx position, or posture, or pose. Cobra, crown, chin, chest up. I call this the 4 C's. Just your feet and hands. And higher your toes. Reflexology. All right. And child's pose. And rectangle position. Now I think we have one more, because I don't think that was 3, I think that was 2. We're doing 3 times on both sides of the body, but I'm gonna stop here. Y'all continue with that 3, and I'm gonna come up and close how we started. So I'm gonna step back so you can see. You'll still be at the front of your mat doing another cycle. So I'm gonna step up, fingertips touch the mat. Right? Slide hands on side of the foot. Grab the ankles. Pyramid fold, spread those arms, chest to thigh, chin to knee. Pyramid palms against the mat, that's Kemetic fold. Put those fingertips against the mat again, in front of the toes, and let's come up into Tekken. Back of hands meet, and we're going to slowly release that energy. Not going to throw all that good energy away. Bring it down to your side. There you go. And we're going to ground, and we're going to twist that out. That's if you're not doing that last third round. This is what you would do to end that, okay? Release some of that. Okay, and that always feels good to do that. Let me put my fan on because I am sweating. Oh, Lord. Whew. So, as you can see, that's a whole thing by itself. Even if you did that every morning or 4 times a week, your body will start to get stronger and your positions will start to align, and you would change your posture, because you would be doing things to make your body sit, upright and correctly. Right? Because you're learning balance, you're learning alignment, you're learning centering with your breath, you're learning postures and poses to strengthen those areas where we slump or we slouch like this when we sit down. You're now going to be standing with your chest out, like open, getting that air, that proper air in there, right? So you can do 3 on each body. Just remember, whatever you do on one side of the body is what you do on the other side of the body, okay? So now we're going to do our sesh 2, because let me see what my time is. Yeah, so that was 30 minutes with the warm up and the Kemetic sun salutation, but very basic. I kept it plain. I didn't add any anubis in there or anything extra in there. You can add extra in there once you get familiar and more, what am I trying to say? More good with the Kemetic sun salutation. Then you can add other poses in there to get a really, really good one, okay? But we're just gonna stick to the basics since y'all are learning. We're just gonna stick to the basics right now. And this is the sesh 2. You curl your toes, that's your reflexology, your pressure points, your nerves, you know, going up to the head and the sinuses to open up your head and your sinuses, right? So you're gonna sit back, palms on your thigh for as long as you can. Because I know if you're just starting out, it won't be very long, it'll be like a few seconds until you get used to doing it. So keep working on it and you'll get it gradually where you'll be able to sit like this for a longer period of time. But right now, don't worry about it. When I first took my yoga classes 3 years ago, almost 2 to 3 years ago, 3 years in September. When I got to this pose, I kept rocking like this and twisting my feet, and then I go back down and sit a few seconds, and I'll be back up like this, trying to relieve that pressure off my toes, because you don't realize the areas that we don't use are weak. You know, when you do Kemetic yoga, you kind of can sense those areas that you didn't develop, you didn't get any strength in, so it puts that strength back where it needs to be, you know, and puts that flexibility back where it needs to be. So sit like this for as long as you can. Make sure you guys stay with your breath the whole entire practice. And sesh 1 would be sitting on the dorsum, the flat part of the top of the feet like this. And that's the same way. When I couldn't sit like this long, I would get up, twist my ankles, and come back down, like you saw me do in sesh 2. And so you're gonna put your hands on your thighs and you're gonna sit like this. And breathe. These are good for meditation poses. You can a lot of religions pray like this. You know, Muslims pray like this. These are actual statues in the pyramid books. You'll see in ancient Egypt books, they sat like this a lot. They did this. This is one of the poses. One of the ancient poses on the pyramid walls. Or in the museums or whatever you want to call it. I have a book that has this pose in it, actually, an Egypt book. Now we're going to go into the mummy pose, which is how we started, right? And remember, instead of pyramid palms on the navel, we put them over the heart, and then we open the palms, and then you do your cleansing breath. You come up. Whenever you feel you're ready to open your eyes and wake up, then that'll be the end of your yoga practice. So mummy pose, pyramid palms over the heart. Continue with your breath. Let your feet just kind of relax, open, and do your cleansing breath. Now relax the back of your hands against the mat. Palms are always open, ready to receive. And you finish up with your cleansing breath. Feel the entire body just relax onto the mat. No tension, just every part of the body relaxes and kind of melts into one with the mat. Relax any tension areas, from the head to the hands to the shoulders, in the back of the legs, the back of the knees, and to the back of the heels. Just surrender and let the whole entire body just relax. you for joining Kemetic Arts, Yoga, and Reiki. And may you have a wonderful, wonderful day, rejuvenating day, because you will be floating all day after Kemetic Yoga. You will feel so at peace and oneness with the universe, within and without. You got your breathing in today with the little ending of the mummy pose. That's a little bit of meditation and just hearing your breath and not focusing on any thoughts, but just surrendering and relaxing to Mother Nature, because she is the ground. She has our back, right? You have to relax and just allow yourself to not be tense in the mummy pose, and just relax and just feel her upholding you. And that's what it's about, okay? So thank you guys again. I will see you next Saturday and Sunday. I mean, the sun's not up because it's cloudy, but normally about this time it will be coming through. So I may just keep it at 7. I may move it to 8 o'clock even. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, commenting, your thumbs up, your thumbs down, whatever. It's only energy. It doesn't bother me. It's just what you feel at that time in your growth. So it's nothing personal. I don't take people's opinions personal. That's one thing you have to learn about energy. It's freaking energy, right? It's gonna do what it's supposed to do. So thank you guys again for watching. And as we say in Kemetic, or in Egypt, I'm Hotep, right? Peace, blessings, and namaste.